Hi, I'm Denise Earhart, Economic Development Director for the City of Maricopa, and today's Business Beat features J. Warren Funeral Services. I know what you're thinking, that's gotta be an odd business, but there's a business for everything, right? So let's go meet with their team. I'm sitting here today with the J. Warren Funeral Services team. I have Kristen, Janet Warren, and Sharon. Janet, would you share a little bit more about the business?
J. Warren Funeral Business is Jerry and I and our family that's been a business since the early 50s. We have 5 locations, and we feel that Maricopa is such a growing community that we want to expand here in Maricopa.
We're excited to have you. So I know that you offer a wide array of services. Sharon, can you tell me a little bit more?
My job is outreach coordinator, and so I think my job is a really fun job because I go out and I talk to people and I set up programs. We're just starting a new program, a grief support group, and that's called You Are My Sunshine. And we started that last Monday. We do that every Monday from 1 o'clock until 2 in the afternoon. We do it at the Maricopa Chamber meeting room.
Okay.
And then come the first part of September, we're also starting a Color Yourself Calm.
Okay.
And both of these are a result of people saying, we need something for our families that are grieving. And every time I mention coloring, they all want to color also. So those are our first 2 steps out to help out in that way. And both programs are free. We are here in Maricopa initially to open a pre-arrangement office so that it's more convenient for people here in Maricopa. And that would be Kristen.
Pre-arrangements, Denise, are really important in the funeral business. Yes, we all know that we have an at-need service to the community. But most importantly is people need to get all their affairs in order ahead of time, long before it's a need. They need to relieve burden from the family, they get their plan in place and have it funded ahead of time, and it's really peace of mind for the entire family. And I had a family tell me that it's a real gift for their family to know that all of those arrangements are all done ahead of time.
It really is a gift if you can give that to your family. I think it's pretty common for a lot of people to maybe not talk about death or what should be done in that time. How do you help them? How do you help people overcome some of those concerns?
In pre-arrangements, the whole concept is that this is something to do while everyone is still part of the family. It's communication with the family. What is it that you want? What do your children want for you? We found from experience that if it isn't done ahead of time, then nobody knows what to do and how we're going to come up with the money to pay for this. So it's very important that in my conversations with these families, and there's another gentleman that helps us too, Bill, he and I work with the families to set up their programs and arrangements ahead of time so that they're peace of mind. And it really isn't a difficult conversation ahead of time. It's just setting up a plan. Sometimes I might say it's 45 minutes to an hour of a difficult part, but then it's all done. It's relief, it's peace of mind.
Because aside from paying for it and those finances that are associated with, just services at the end, I think that the hardest thing to deal with could be the grief. And if you don't have direction on what your family members wanted, then you're making your grieving process more difficult. So if you can help people through the pre-arrangements, it's a much better experience, or it's going to go as smooth as you can hope for it to go, so that you're not making difficult decisions in a moment that you should just be taking for yourself and your family. So wonderful. So share with me what made you pick Maricopa, Janet?
Well, in the past, we have served a lot of Maricopa families, and the growth is such, it's growing such now. We want to continue with more closer, better facilities in this area.
So why should individuals choose local services like J. Warren Funeral Services?
One of the things that we feel, because J. Warren has always been a local community, the Warrens have taken great pride in their heart serving the community For Maricopa, wouldn't it be wonderful to know, for families here to know that there's someplace here to come for this process, rather than driving either half hour or 45 minutes somewhere else? It's here. This is home. This is where the family, the loved one may have passed. This is where you want to have your funeral arrangements.
And how can individuals find the J. Warren team?
520-836-8041. That number is answered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have our website, www.jwarrenfuneral.com. We have Facebook. Our phone number is also on the window here in the office. And right now we have office Monday through Wednesday. That will be changing, so we'll keep everybody informed about that. But you can always reach us by telephone.
Is there anything else that you think people should know about J. Warren?
From my point of view, I refer to J. Warren as having the heart, and it's real. They're a family-owned business serving families in the community.
Well, thank you so much, Sharon.
Well, thank you.
Janet.
Thank you, Denise.
We certainly appreciate you bringing your services to Maricopa. I want to say that you are our first funeral services business within the community. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.